when I came home in September of 2018 after the transplant, I had to go back to Boston once every 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And this is where pals came in. And pals took me there once every 3 weeks up till February. That was a lot of traveling that I didn't have to do and I didn't have to pay for. Because at that time, you have spent a lot of resources, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So it was, I call them the angels because they saved, I don't know if it was doable. I'll be honest, I don't know if it was doable to go back 7-8 hour drive. I couldn't fly commercial. I couldn't take the train because of my immune system. I had to, and pals just boom, like saved my life another time. Every 3 weeks, then after every month, and it's still till now, 2 years later, and I went that far along. I went with them. It was my birthday. So I got it. They did the blood work. They said, the nurse got terrified. Basically, all my blood was zero. I called pals. I remember I said, hey, I'm not going home tomorrow. I just want to let you as soon as possible. Things are not looking good and stuff like that. And I started crying. It was scary. Everybody was panicking. My liver was shutting down. And I still drove there after pals dropped me off at the airport. I knew something was majorly wrong, but I didn't know it was that bad. Then they called my wife, and her dad tried to get her a flight, but they were afraid if I get on a flight, she gets on a flight commercial, it's a flu season, she catches something, she comes and see me, it makes it worse. Then I forgot, Amanda got my wife a flight that night. Someone came from Connecticut, I don't know his name. She said my wife was probably younger than me. He picked her up from the local airport, not even the main airport, very small airport, took her near my sister's house, and my sister picked her up on a big jet. It wasn't a small because the weather was bad. And my wife was crying the whole way. She didn't believe what was happening. Not because she wasn't crying because of me. She was crying because how generous was that gentleman who did that. It was not a small plane because they couldn't fly. The weather was pretty bad. He activated a nice sized jet, she said, to come pick her up and take her so she can be with me just in case something happened. I would say they're the best. Not second best, they're the best. They do it for nothing, just because they care. And I don't know, it's just amazing. The response from Amanda and how warm and like, oh my God, this is real. And they're like, you show up to the airport and someone actually like, you have your own private pilot and a plane taking you for treatment. I mean, there's a big difference than you going to an airport or you driving to go there. I'm talking about an airport 10 minutes from my house that I don't have to go to security or anything, to another airport near my sister's house. And sometimes they ask me if I wanna, the pilot, should we get you an Uber or so? I like, no. I says, you guys are, what you're doing is like beyond, above and beyond, and amazing. And I call them tomorrow and they will take me back to Boston to get my appointment. That has been the blessing, knowing how much these people do for full of goodness, greatness.